Hello Alchemy Divas and welcome back to my channel. Have you ever wore or owned a perfume that you may class or label a vampire perfume when you wore it? Did it make you feel vampy and all amped up? What scents are vampire themed and really evocative of vampires? What notes are in a vampire themed fragrance? Well, let's talk about it. I am Lady Alchemy, and I just know you will love my channel. If you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. And to all my subscribers, welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I would really appreciate it. So in front of me today are three gorgeous vampire-themed scents. I have chosen three ingredients in the scent profile, in scent, in fragrance, that I depict and I so choose to be vampire themed. And those three ingredients are Cashmir, Tuberose, and Saffron. We also have Venus. You may be wondering, what's Venus doing on the counter today? Well, Venus is in retrograde. We will also talk about that. So let's head straight into vampire-themed scents. So the first perfume that I associate with vampires is a perfume that has the first ingredient out of three I chose today. And that ingredient is Cashmir. So I don't know why. I just love this particular perfume, and I believe it to be a Dracula scent. It has that velvety nuance, and Cashmir is a powdery, musky, woody, spicy odor, and Cashmir is always used as a base note in many fragrances. Cashmir is highly valued for its ability to enhance and provide long-lasting effects to scents. I imagine this musky, woody odor when I imagine Dracula's robe. Yes, Dracula's robe. I really do. I imagine this perfume with Cashmir associated with Dracula's robe. So the odor profile of Cashmir itself is in every case to be woody, musky, ambery. It is popular and some may call weird. And that perfume with Cashmir is Alien. By Thierry Mugler. The obnoxious bomb in a bottle. Cashmir in this scent is in the middle note, not the base. Either way, darlings, this is a masterpiece created by the master himself, Dominique Ropion. This is a 2016 formulation, and I love it. Dracula would wear this. Vampires would wear this. You will feel like a vampire when you wore this. Look at that liquid. Just superb. So some great examples of Cashmir in scent or perfumes with Cashmir are, of course, Alien by Mugler, Juliet Has a Gun, Juliet, and Marc Jacobs, Perfect, to name a few. So for me, it's that powerfully musky, velvety, aromatic, animalic even, and yes, very, very vampiric. The second ingredient in perfume I associate very closely and heavily with vampire vibes is tuberose. Yes, it is my favorite flower in scent, which for some reason I believe this perfume just gives off vampiric vibes. So the odor profile of tuberose is an intense white floral, which has this gorgeous indolic note. It has green nuances, it is erotic, it is seductive, dark, carnal, yet classy. So I find scents with tuberose very enigmatic and eternal. I imagine a vampire with a red robe running, wearing this particular scent. J'adore En finissant by Dior. This is the best tuberose scent you will ever find. When this came out, I was heavily involved with Dior for this promotion and bringing to the world. All we heard and learnt about and discussed was tuberose. That flower was on our lips for weeks and weeks and weeks. It is voluptuous. So there are many tuberose scents in the fragrance market. Some popular other tuberose scents are Givenchy, L'Interdit, Rouge. Oh my God, another splendid tuberose scent. Dolce & Gabbana's Velvet Desire. That's another good one to look out for. Dolce & Gabbana's Velvet Desire has this explosion of Indian tuberose with a smoky dry down. Of course, not forgetting the gorgeous Dior Infinissime voluptuous tuberose. Now, if I were to gift a vampire a tender tuberose fragrance, it will have to be Christian Dior's Poison. Oh yes. You may ask why? Why would you gift a vampire Christian Dior's Poison? Well, darlings, it is that tuberose and rose erotica. That one's erotica in a bottle. Dior Poison. Who could ever forget it? So the third ingredient I chose and absolutely agree to it providing a vampire vibe in perfumes is none other than saffron. It is so damn haunting, yet so splendid in perfumes. What is saffron? Well, of course, it is a spice. It is derived from the flower of crocus. You know, that vivid stigma of the flower. Some call threads. It's used in spice, food coloring, even medicine, and perfumes. So saffron has this irresistible honey-like aroma. It is also floral. It's earthy and a tad bitter. It's leathery, it's dark, and the role saffron plays in perfume is to add that spicy amber note. Now, the odor profile of saffron is this bittersweet, leathery, soft, intimate, very earthy yet captivating to the senses vibe, and that is the odor profile of Saffron. Think of perfumes like Givenchy's Ange ou Demon, even Bath and Body Works Immortal. Another one with Saffron is the beautiful Libre Les Parfums by YSL. So these are all dark and leathery scents with a bit of tart effects. They're very vampiric to me because they are spicy and rich in amber, and that makes them very sexy. And what perfume has an enormous, beautiful amount of saffron flowing through its veins? None other than Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge, of course, designed by Francois Codian. Now, he was one of a previous designer for Christian Dior. He also started with Le Male for Jean-Paul Gaultier. He's got his hand in many things, this guy, and he brought out and he thought he knew what saffron can do. He was not wrong, darlings. Beautiful. So before I introduce my Venus antique box, I just wanted to talk about the Venus retrograde, which began on the 1st of March, transiting to the 13th. It is huge, darlings, and are you feeling it? Now, things to avoid are, during this period, making large purchases, avoiding your intuition, cosmetic procedures. Try to avoid these whenever you can, if you can, and focus on reflecting on life, life's reflections. Focus on releasing old patterns and focus on listening to your intuition. Let's bring her out. Now, this is something I found at an old antique store about a decade ago. Venus in your chart plays a huge role. Where is Venus in your chart, darling? This is a simple gilded gold box, handmade, made about 50 years ago. And I keep her close to me whenever she's in retrograde. Do you like it? She's just gorgeous. She plays a huge part in our astrological charts. For real, for real. Let me tell you. Gorgeous. I really hope you love the video. If you can, whenever you have the time, or as soon as possible, anything you like, give it a like, subscribe, and comment in the comment bar. I love hearing all your comments, darlings. and tell me what your vampire scent is. Until the next video, have a lovely week. Bye.